Hello everybody. Got a frog in my throat. Welcome to the my segment of the Paint Pixie Giving Thanks event. I'm going to get everything going. I was watching Amanda and she just hopped off, so I'm going to refresh. And it's noon. Can you hear the siren? And let me make sure I'm here. So I want to be able to see your comments. Get all situated while everybody's getting here. And there we go. Hey, Stephanie, I'm well. How are you? I remembered to take my sinus medicine before I went live. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Penny. Oh, how are y'all doing today? Are you enjoying the event so far? I am. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sherry. Good morning. Good morning. It's officially afternoon here now. I hope y'all are doing well today. Hey, Jody. Hey, Patty. I watched Lisa make her beautiful leaves, and it's just so pretty. I love all of her techniques that she does in her scritchy scratch. I love Charmaine. Stephanie's doing good, getting ready for a paint party. Yay! Hey, Debbie. Watching from the road, headed to New Orleans. Safe travels. Have a good time. Hey, Josie. So yeah, I got to watch Amanda paint her gnome, and now, y'all, I struggled. I was at the 9th hour, even last night, thinking, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And I had an idea before I went to bed. Hey, Becky. Good morning, Gwen. How are you? I had this idea this morning. I found, well, they were at Goodwill. These are bamboo journals. The cover is bamboo. They're lined. They were at Goodwill. They were 99 cents each, and they had 5, I believe. 4 or 5, and I bought them all because I knew these were going to make really good projects. Hey, Melinda. Thanks, Catherine. Lisa needs a shirt that says, we got to work on that, Patty. Scritchy scratch. Yes. So, yeah, we need to get her a shirt that says that. And this one, they all said something different on the front. I didn't care because I knew I was going to cover it up anyway. Hi, Sylvia. I am well. Thank you so much. I hope you are too. Aren't these great? I love a journal. I kind of have a thing about them. I have a thing about lots of things. And my friend Cindy Kane knows because I have a thing for drinking vessels. And I have too many. She saw that when I was here. But she still contributed to my mania and sent me this beautiful dragonfly tumbler for my birthday. Hey, Carol. Hi, Sherry. If anybody's new to my page, let me know so I can welcome you. Anyway, this one says private property, do not touch or else. That's not me. We're going to fix this up. We're going to pixify it, right? I'm going to get out my meltdown first. Hi, Debbie, watching from North Dakota. Thank you so much. Listen, I appreciate y'all. And I just wanted to wait till everybody gets here. But, you know, no, you cannot, or throws, right? Right, Cindy? I'm putting out a little meltdown. This is a sealer from Paint Pixie, but can also be used as a decoupage medium. So that's what I'm going to use it as today. But I wake up, and this is the truth. I wake up in the morning, and usually my first thought is, what do I have to do today? You know, anxiety brain, right? And I try very hard before I succumb to that, ooh, what have I got to do? I try very hard to switch that thought to what I'm grateful for. Seriously, I feel like it's so important to start your day with gratitude and, you know, just being grateful. And Josie asked us to share, you know, what we're grateful for. I'm putting down this old book page. I found this old book, cannot remember where. Y'all know I collect old books, but it's fairy tales. So at the top, I just chose this page, The Golden Goose, just because I think that's, you know, I remember that fairy tale. And we're going to cover most of it up anyway, but I like to see typography showing through, you know, and leave certain words showing. But I want you to share in the comments, just like I said, look at the description, what you're grateful for, and something that you're proud of yourself for. I thought that was an interesting twist on it. Hello, Cindy. Oh, I hope you do so well today. Oh, Gwen, congratulations. Josie's gifting you the fall banner kit from which live? From Amanda's Live. So y'all start dropping those in the comments. What you're proud of yourself for accomplishing, what you're grateful for, because I'm going to have my sweet friend Cindy Kane, who is my admin, toward the end, choose one of you, and Josie is going to gift you a fall banner kit. Yeah, that's why I thought, well, I'll throw that out to Cindy since you weren't able to do that. He's doing good, Rita. They're having fun. They're having a good time. So, and it's quiet around here, and I'm just working away, working away. This is what I created with the fall banner kit. You say, Lindy, where's the banner? Well, I saved my banner pieces. I'm going to use them individually as tags or gifts, which you can do. And I just chose a 12 by 12 canvas panel board from Paint Pixie and used all the, I call them ingredients, all the supplies in the kit to create this grateful piece. You can see it's shimmery. We got a little pixie dough right in the middle of this wood sunflower. So that's what I created with it. And you will create whatever sparks your fancy in yours. Donna, that's a good one. I know I'm grateful for my faith. I'm grateful to the Father. First and foremost, when I wake up in the morning, He's just given me another year. Get a new day so far every day. And so I then go down the list. I am grateful for that precious husband that he gave me, and I know he was a gift straight from God because, you know, I was losing my daddy just as he came into my life. And nobody will make me believe otherwise, that it wasn't, you know, straight from the Lord above. I'm grateful that through that love, he gave me my 2 sons. I am grateful for all my family, my parents, that live right next door. What I'm doing is I'm putting out a little, it's important to tell you what I'm doing. I'm putting out a little coconut undercover primer. We're going to use it like a gesso. Now, do you see where I got heavy with the meltdown? Don't worry about that. It's going to dry. Y'all know that. Sylvia, thank you for that. I am, and I put it in the description, I am so beyond grateful for y'all. And it's important for me to tell you that. I'm grateful that I get to be a part of the Paint Pixie family, but if it weren't for all of you, I wouldn't get to do what I do for a living. And I don't know how long that's going to last, frankly, in this economy. I hope I get to stay here. But you never know. I don't want to take it for granted. So, I'm just grateful that it's through y'all making your purchases, coming on the lives that we have, engaging, that we get to do this. And we get to, you know, hopefully pay our bills with it. I've got a little inspiration piece over here. I'm just going to kind of white out right over in here. It's not going to matter a whole lot. We're going to go right about up to here. Just give it a little background. And I'm going to just smooth that out here. And the rest. And you'll still be able to see the words a little bit through it, which I absolutely love. But, I hope I don't ever miss a chance to thank y'all for just allowing me to get to do this. And I take it seriously. I've always taken my business as a, there we go, as a ministry of sorts. I always pray before I go live that He will bring to me whoever needs to be here and work through me so that I can inspire and bring joy. And I hope I do that. Gwen, thank you so much for that. That's my prayer. Oh, that's my prayer. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to flip you over so you can really get a good idea of what I'm doing here in case this is something that might inspire you. Whoop, there we go. I don't have the fancy 2 screens that Amanda does, but hopefully this is going to work for y'all. I can still see your comments and you can see what I'm going to do here because we don't know for sure yet. You know, this morning I also thought, boy, I'd like to incorporate paint some pixie dough on this because this does not, thank you, Becky, you are too, Barb, all of you are, oh my goodness. Oh, Peggy, thank you. I am so sorry. I am very, very, very sorry about that. I meant to switch off my Wi-Fi before I went live and I didn't. I don't know what's wrong with it and why it does that to me. I hope y'all are coming back. I hope you'll come back. I'm going to wait a second and see if y'all are still here with me. I've never tried putting pixie dough on a book before. But fortunately, you know, it sticks. And we're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to give it a 3D effect. No, it's my stinking Wi-Fi. And I had forgotten to turn it off before I went live. So I do apologize. I don't know how much y'all heard of my ramblings about where did I stop. Was I telling you why I can't be proud of myself and how I was raised? I don't know if you got to that. Y'all let me know. All right, now I'm going to pull Lisa Ahmad. She inspires me all the time. I'm grateful for Lisa Ahmad. And with this pixie dough trick that she does makes me very happy. But I don't have that pretty stamp that she has. So I'm going to take just some, you know, these just are some typography. And I'm just going to kind of stamp. It's just going to have texture right there, okay? And I think that's just a little Temu stamp. But use whatever you've got on hand. What was the last y'all heard? I don't even know. I don't even know. All right, let me grab a pencil here. And I'm going to sketch. Say hello from work. Oh, you made it. I'm so glad you're there. Okay, so we're just going to... How do I want to do this? I want a girl over here. She's going to have just a little chin. I remember when I did my series, it was girls. That was so much fun. Look for more coming soon. And we're just going to sketch. It's just a rough sketch. It's just... These are suggestions for myself. I always call them suggestions. We're going to color paint around that anyway, so. All right. Let's see what we're going to do here. All right. Now, I'm going to give this a little sky. So I'm going to pull out Caribbean Cooler. Am I doing that or Bombini Cocktail? No, I'm going to grab my Bombini Cocktail. Where are you, Bombini? You are here. I know you are. Because you're one of my favorites. Come on now. I know where it is. I got me a... Yep. I got me a big old 8 ounce. Because I love me some Paint Pixie. Hey, Regina. Regina, I got your sweet card. I have got to send you a message. Thank you, thank you. That was really sweet. Hi, Patsy. Oh, Stephanie, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that. Put a little bit of this out. We're going to put a little bit of mojito out. We might even cream puff it up a little bit. Streaming in my face. I'm so surprised and grateful. Oh, did you win? I can't say that word. Did you get the kit? Okay, now I'm gonna pull out. Let's pull out my favorite. Y'all, I'm working on my. I've got a third favorite. I love those brushes. All right. Now, I'm just going to loosely go around here. We're just going to start. We're going to make it messy. I like messy. And I'm going to dip into the mojito and just do all this. Get around here on the book if we want to, or we may leave an edge. I may put a little metallic around the edge. Oh, okay, Barb, congratulations. That's awesome. Yep, Barb is a tried and true Pixie fan, just like so many others of you. And so that's awesome. And I want to get a little bit more mojito because I don't want anything to just be one solid color. I like to play with it. I can't. I was talking to Lisa about it the other day, and of anything, you know, Josie offers a lot in her line. There's a lot. There are kits. There are molds. There are transformations. There are. You know, just all the things in the Paint Pixie lineup. The paints are the things that are going to change your lives. If you have to do like I did and, you know, be practical with your money and you really can't afford a lot of the things right now, invest in the paint. You won't be disappointed. Just get a couple of them to start out with. Josie has a really good little paint sample going right now, and they happen to be some of my favorites. Honeycomb, candied papaya, and cream puff. And you're going to save $5 if you buy them in that bundle right now. So think about doing that, and I'm going to show you those colors right now because I'm going to move up here. Let this dry while I move up here. And I'm going to put down some honeycomb and candied papaya because I love this combination. Definitely get white sand. Yeah, Gwen. That's the first liquid pixie dust that I got. I took it with me on the retreat. I led the craft portion of the retreat a couple of weekends ago in Alabama, the Falling into Surrender retreat, and I took all Paint Pixie paints, and I took a white sand, liquid pixie dust, and I told them, I said, with that one white sand, with that one liquid pixie dust, you can make the most beautiful metallic out of any one of the other colors I brought. And they loved that. Gail, welcome. I'm about to show you what this is going to be at the top. This is some pixie dough. And I just stamped it with a regular old stamp to give it some texture. I'm going to dip into the honeycomb. I'm going to start with that. And then I'm going to grab a little candied papaya, and I'm just going to tap some excess off of that. I'm going to go around here because I don't like anything to just be one color when these colors blend and mix so well. You can get any color you want out of the 30 magical chalk paints, I promise you. Somebody will say, you know, well, you don't have a light orange. Yeah, we do. It's honeycomb and papaya together. And you don't have to have a lot of fancy art skills. They just do. They just do. So, treat yourself. Treat yourself, or put it on your Christmas wish list. I love that. I love that color together. Okay, now I'm going to need my little, I'm going to use my cat's tongue. Wait, no. No. I'm going to let's use my Tipsy for this. Thank you, Ruth, for sprinkling. Ruth is another amazing pixie dough crafter. Oh, my goodness. She can create so many beautiful things out of her pixie dough. Anyway, before I got frozen up, Lisa touched on it this morning about, how in her family you shouldn't be proud of yourself, and you could always do better. And you know what? I get that. That's true. But it's important to be able to, be thankful and proud of something that you do. I am so thankful that at the age of 50, God brought me a talent that I did not know I had. And He's made it where it just worked out that people enjoyed it and they wanted it. It's not like I didn't have to work hard. I worked really hard. I had to do some hard things. I was at a local restaurant that we would go have brunch there a lot on Sundays, or on the weekend, I should say. And so they knew us really well there. And there was always local art on the walls from local artists. And one day we were standing there talking to the owner after we finished. And I just don't know why it came out of my mouth. I didn't plan it. I was almost shocked at myself that it came out of my mouth. I said, "So how does an artist get their work on your walls?" He goes, "Who's the artist?" I did not anticipate that question. And I stood there a minute like, okay, are you going to do it or are you not? Because I had never dared to call myself an artist. Oh, my word. I wasn't going to do that. And here I was put on the spot. And I just said, well, it's me. And then I almost wanted to cover my mouth and go, "Lindy, you do not, how dare you presume to," because I was not allowed to, you just weren't boastful, and that felt boastful to me. And it was through me being able to say that he said, "Well, if it's you," he said, "bring it in and let me see it, because I'd like to see what you do, and we'll talk about it." I thought, oh my goodness, what have I done? What have I done? And so I said, "Well, what would be a good day?" And he said, "Well, Tuesdays aren't very busy. What if you bring them some samples on Tuesday?" I said, "Okay." Oh my goodness, I was scared to death. I got in the car. I told Mr. T, I said, "What came out of my mouth? What was that?" He's like, "Wow, I did not see that coming," but he was proud of me. And we brought them in on Tuesday, and he loved them. They were my funny animals, and my silly things that I love so much. And I learned through that experience, okay, sometimes it's okay to put it out there, and it's not, it didn't hurt anybody to do it. My mama, I don't know if this part came through. If anybody ever complimented me when I was little and my mom was around, she'd real quickly say, "Well, pretty is as pretty does." Yeah, I do, Josie. Although I need to put some more pieces. I've sold there for years now, and they've been so good to me. So good to me. And they're like a extended family. I'm going to take my favorite and just lay it on its side. And I'm just using undercover primer. It's okay. It's what's on my plate. But my mama would quickly say, "Pretty is as pretty does," to keep me in check. Like, don't you get that big head, You gotta, you be good, and, you just be you know, don't ever be boastful and that sort of thing. But I know she didn't really mean to do that, but she did. As a little girl, that really stuck with me. And I thought, ooh, I don't want to get in any trouble, so I'm not going to ever talk about myself, you know. So that was a big deal for that to come out of my mouth. But I know it wasn't me. I know it wasn't. But it grew into me being able to go to other places. And for a while there, you know, I had several restaurants. Now, 2020 kind of took care of that for me. But I got to keep, it's called Brother Juniper's. Rachel Ray has even been there and wrote, you know, they get best breakfast a lot. And so I was in a place called Stone Soup. They were really, really good to me. I had a whole wall there. They closed. So I was at a local barbecue restaurant here that our friends own. Ty's Barbecue carries my work. And I just had a local owned coffee shop get in touch with me this morning. I'm doing what Lisa told me not to do and messing up a nib of a pen, but I want a little black on here right here. And they got in touch with me this morning. They still have one of my Skylines and somebody wants to buy it. So that was nice. All right, let's get a little grass down here. We're just putting a little bit of key lime pie and sour apple. That's my grass colors. Yeah, you know, and in this business, I finally just realized, look, if you want to do this and do it right, you got to have more confidence and you've got to be a little bolder. And that was the hardest, very hardest thing for me. I'm always the first one to go, nobody wants what I do. Why would anybody want that, you know? But, you know, the Lord has been good to me. And he's opened up doors, and he's closed a lot of them. There were doors that closed that I was devastated. Do you, Penny? You've been with me since the Ugly Dolls days, so I know you remember. That's so sweet. So there were some that closed. I mean, they closed, and I was so sad. I was so devastated. Some of the disappointments almost took me down. But every time that happened, it usually wasn't very long that the most amazing opportunity opened up that I wouldn't have been able to do if I had gotten that other one that I was so disappointed over. So anyway, something to remember. And that taught me a lesson, you know, that don't cry over those slam doors. It will, you know, it'll work out. Hey, Barb, mine was too. I had to shut it out. I am painting. This is going to be a gratitude journal. So this was from Goodwill. Found it at Goodwill. They were on sale. They were, I guess a store had closed or something, and they donated it all to Goodwill, and there were about 4 or 5 of them for 99 cents, and I scooped them all up because I knew these would make fun projects. Plus, I absolutely love a journal, do y'all? And so I'm just laying down the groundwork, and then we're just going to have fun over the whole top part. We're only 30 minutes in. We're going to try to make this as fun as we can. And the pixie dough, I wanted a little 3D effect, and with pixie dough it dries so lightweight that you don't have to worry about adding that to any of your projects. Okay, now for my flesh tone, that you can I did a lady template for our art portion of the retreat, and there are all types of skin tones. You know, think in terms, I look at things in terms of Paint Pixie colors always. You can make any skin tone with Paint Pixie paints. Hey, Amanda, I loved your gnome. So, you know, don't look at the lineup of, you know, the 30 magical chalk paints and say, well, there's not a skin tone. Oh, yes, there is. We got to be creative, y'all. Oh, I didn't get that closed up. I don't want my pixie dough. It's air dry, y'all, so be sure to treat it right and get the air out of your Ziploc baggie and close it. Don't do what I just did and leave it open. So I'm going to put a little dreamsicle down here. Just a little. I won't need a lot. And I'm going to add just a smidge. You really don't have to, but I'm going to add just a smidge of cream puff. Oh, Debbie, I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the Pixie family. I'm so grateful for Josie. I mean, not only is she a wonderful friend and business owner, but I mean, she's just so giving and she's just a kind person. I've met Josie in person a year ago, just a little over a year ago. And y'all, the very first time she laid eyes on me, she came running up. She wrapped her arms around me and said right in my ear, "I just love you." Oh my goodness, I melted. I truly did. I will never forget that. I will never forget that she did that. And I just thought that in that instant, I thought, I am so thankful that I get to work with somebody like her. She's so loving. And you could just feel it. You know, you can feel sincerity. You can. It's hard to fake that. And she's just an awesome person. And through that, I've gotten to become really good friends with Lisa Ahmad. Lisa and I are great friends. We really are. Anyway, this job, and I hate to even call it a job because, you know, that sounds like, you know, it's work. But I think about like all of you sweet friends. I would never have known you. And I am so grateful for y'all. You see how loose this is? Y'all can do this. Y'all can do this. Oh, Josie is so lovable. You can't not love Josie. And she's home right after me today, so... I mean, gosh, she kind of has some fat arms, but that's okay. We're going to build up the color a little bit. Yes, Gwen. And see, I got to meet Cindy and Gwen 2 weeks ago for the very first time in person. And they are as amazing as they seem online. I will tell y'all that. Oh, Josie. Well, as soon as I started using... the Paint Pixie paints, I thought, oh, I want to work with Paint Pixie. I have painted every day for the past, well, gosh, 10 years at least now. This is the best paint I had ever worked with, ever, and I'm not just saying that because I'm in a Paint Pixie event. Y'all know I wouldn't do that. I don't know what I would do. I've talked to Lisa about this before too. Like, I can't ever be without Paint Pixie. I can actually mix my own paints and I can do this and I can do that. And it's just the best paint. And it covers so well so you don't use as much. So, anyway, can't say enough great things about it. So, let's put some fun hair on her. I do a little bit different hair every time, right? But I think the detail is going to bring this one out. But I want just big curly hair. She's going to flow in the wind. It's the hair I wish I had. How about that? And, you know, just let your brush do the work for you. And I put different color hair on all my ladies. Sometimes they're blonde, sometimes they're redhead, sometimes they're brunettes. I have some woodblock prints that are women of color, and I do all their hairstyles differently. Just whatever you feel like doing. Yes, it's so worth the money, Lavada. I agree. Some people might look at it and think, "Oh, that's expensive paint." Well, when you compare it to like Hobby Lobby or the craft paints you get there or at Michael's, okay, maybe. But what you're going to get in quality and how long it lasts, you can't go wrong. You'll be so glad that you have it. So her hair is going to be in layers because, you know, I want every color to kind of dry, and we'll just keep tapping in. I'm using that little cat's tongue. Probably shouldn't use my cat's tongue this way. Oh, I know, Melinda, you are a Paint Pixie fan. I know. I just got another order last night, and all these wonderful, yummy 8-ounce bottles were in there, and I was just like, oh, it's like Christmas. Okay, so we got to decide. I'm thinking let's do this. I've got candied papaya out here on my plate. Let's put her some color down on her dress. And we're then going to go in with, all kind of, you know, I love mixed media. So we're going to do a little bit of that today. I was feeling that kind of vibe. And it tends to be better if I just go with my gut on the day of a live. Because a lot of times, you know, I wake up and I'm like, oh, that's not what I'm supposed to do today. Ugh, what am I supposed to do? It usually comes to me. Thanks to God for bringing it. I just wish he didn't sometimes make them at the last minute. Keeps me on my toes, though. You don't have to be fussy with these little sketches. I think they're more fun when they're really loose like this. Stephanie has to go. Yeah, she's got a paint party. She got a paint party. That'll be so much fun. All right, let's play a little bit. I'm going to grab a little bit more of the undercover primer. We're just going to add a little light in here. Because, see, you get to this point, you just play. You just start playing and have fun. A little bit more. And see, I'm not even worried about these pencil lines. Should we tell them, Josie? You let me know. It would be a pretty good opportunity to do that since I'm doing this little thing, huh? Oh, did you, Melinda? Which one did you get? Oh, you won't regret it. Oh, I love those stinking book nooks. Okay, so y'all, get ready for the December kit. I'm working on something. Josie is letting me do a thing. She's got this great kit, and part of it is I get to design one of my girls that's going to come with it that you'll get to print out and use when you're working on this kit. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do it. In fact, I've got that on. I made a little list earlier of the things that, you know, are pressing that I need to go on and do, and I'm ready to do that one. That's fun. That's my happy time, you know. Oh, what do y'all think? So I'll have one of my girls will be part of the kit that you can print onto your rice paper. Yeah, Sherry, I did squeal, didn't I? I'm excited about it. Okay, let's go back in and do a little bit more honeycomb for her hair. Do you see how this is automatically just making it have the illusion of curly hair? And all I'm doing is touching the tip of this brush down. Play with your brushes. See what they'll do. That's, you know, that's what's good about an art journal. You play with your supplies and see what they do. And have fun with it. Okay, so now her hair's got to have some depth. You know how when you get your... I'm going to tell off on myself. Y'all didn't know I have my hair colored, did you? Y'all didn't know, did you? But you get highlights and lowlights because natural hair color is not one solid color. So we got to have her some lowlights. We got highlights in there. So I'm just going to put just a smidge of chocolate souffle down on my plate right here, and just put a little bit of that in there, here and there. I could have put the dark down first and then put the highlights over it, but you know, just go with it, whatever. whatever. We're not fretting over it. Because I'm going to add, well, I'm going to call it what Lisa calls it. I'm going to add Scritchy Scratch. She's brought me over. I used to Scritchy Scratch in my paintings a lot and kind of got out of the habit. And, she's inspired me to get back to that pen work. Sometimes I do it with this end of my paintbrush in heavy paint. Sometimes I use a pen, sometimes I use a paintbrush and paint. But see, we're just back and forth over it. And see how it just kind of gives it some depth. So, yeah, she's just carefree. She has surrendered. Yes, she has. She's just fun. All right, now let's, just for fun, I know y'all can't see this, but I'm getting up for a second. I'm very sorry, but I just had an idea. And sometimes you got to go with that. So if you want to add a little fun, grab just a stencil. We're just going to play for a minute. Let's see. I think I will get out, you could use your paints, but I think I'm going to pull out just a subtle Vintage Photo Distress Oxide and this brush, and let's just see what this adds. If it doesn't add, oh, see? Now that's fun. We're going to play. You just try it. And then if you like it, keep going. If you don't, paint back over it. It ain't going to hurt anything. But this is just going to give it some fun. This is going to be somebody's gratitude journal anyway. And it'll be fun to get out and write in when it looks so fun. And it's a good month to start a gratitude journal too. November's always a good month to do that because it's leading up to Thanksgiving. Now see how fun that is? Yeah, trust the process. Just go with it. All right, now I'm going to pull out. I don't know. I don't want these to, you have to try to read them because they don't really say anything. They're just fun stamps that add some typography. So let's this is my permanent ink stamp. We're just going to kind of very lightly, touch it down here and there. Like that. And maybe, let's grab this long one and we'll just kind of lightly. So it just is like a little element, Might do a little bit on her dress. See how fun that is? Just play. Might do a little bit up there on the sunshine. Oh, thank you, Barb. Thank you so much. This is just like fun time for me. I love doing stuff like this. Just get out all the things, play with all your toys, and see what you come up with. Thank you, Melinda. That candied papaya is pretty, isn't it? So let's see. Let me see if one of these still writes. We're going to start doing just a little pen work, and then I've got something I want to add to the finishing touch of it. Let me try this. Okay, let's see if this works. So I'm going to go in. This is just a fine line Sharpie. We're not fussy with it. It won't, this is the kind of thing that you want it to be kind of messy. And just give her kind of an outline. We're going to kind of give her a little swirly part. Uh-oh. Let me fix it. Come back. Yeah, there we go. Just get any paint off of it that was there. Come on. Work with me here. But y'all get the idea. You know what you can do? I know I lucked out finding this at Goodwill. Grab a one of those cheap composition books. You can do this with that. Put you some, collage some paper or scrapbook paper on the front of a, on the front of a composition book. And go to town. Decorate it up. Nobody will ever know it was a 50-cent composition book. See how she just starts to pop right off the page. You can put all kinds of details in her that you want to. Let's have some fun. Wait. How am I doing on time? 46. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I'm doing good. All right, let's take that Bon Beanie cocktail and let's do a little. Like that. Yeah, altering composition books is so much fun. That was one of the first things I did when, you know, if you've been with me long enough, you know I've done a video on my art journaling journey and how I got started. And that's what I would do way back. I would just get a composition book and, you know, make it pretty. Now she's got a little flower in her hair. And I'm thinking about what else I'm going to add. We might put some flowers down here. I might put some pixie dough flowers down here, maybe. Ooh, that would be good. Okay. Yeah, Trish always, you know, she always liked my faceless girls. I started out doing them because I thought I couldn't paint faces, but I've practiced, and I do faces better now. I'm working on them. Didn't say I did them well, but y'all have seen my girls, and I'll have one in the the December kit. Let's just make some little messy flowers down here, because we've still got honeycomb and candied papaya out here that we don't want to waste. And do you see, I'm not trying to draw out a flower. I'm just, you know, putting my little icon brush, tapping it down onto the surface. These aren't supposed to be all fancy. It's supposed to be fun. Make as many or as few as you want to. Let's put, I'm good. That looks good to me. Now, it's 5:30 p.m. here in Southern Ireland. I'm on before you go to bed. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I did. Let me cut this out. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. This is what makes it a gratitude journal. I took a piece of cardstock and I just lettered out some, you know, whimsical lettering. We're just going to cut it out. Very fun, it's just meant to be whimsical. Grateful. You can do that anytime you want some words on your projects. You can just write them out, cut them out yourself. You can cut them out of a book if you want to, but look how fun this is going to be. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these just a little smidge of color, so they're not stark white. So are y'all putting in the comments what you're grateful for, so Josie can send you a fall kit? Okay, let's do this one right down here. Just put them out. Look at that. Okay, let's put those down. Yeah, get those comments rolling with all that you're so thankful for. I have so much to be thankful for. I'm thankful, y'all. Lisa touched on it. I don't have mine all organized yet like she has hers, but I'm grateful for our Art Wellness Collaborative. That's been a dream of ours for a very long time. And I'm going to go ahead and say I'm proud of the way it's going and the feedback that we're getting and people that are in there. And so they're just wonderful. And we want to, we want to do well by them. We're trying our best to keep that, to serve, to really serve in there as well. Let me see. Let's turn this around here, and I'm gonna, now that this is dry, I'm just gonna go really big around the messy flower. See how that just makes it pop? Okay, we're just gonna go around some of these really loose. Now, after me is the one and only Mrs. Pixie, Josie. Can't wait to see what she has in store for us. Always something beautiful. Okay, now these are set. I use that 3-in-1, and I'm just going to go around each one of them like that to make them stand out. Maybe emphasize them. If you want to, you can do little stitch marks. Like you sewed them right to your page. You're working on one of the Taterbuggin kits. Ah, yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I didn't know that. I think, look how that, a 99-cent journal from Goodwill. Ta-da! We're gonna, let's do, I want to emphasize the sunshine too. Sunshine's very important to me. I really love sunshine. I need sunshine. Do you see how, the messier you get, the more fun this type of project really is. And we can go along here and here. No perfection here. Now let's give her, since I've got this out, I'm just going to do this. She's going to have a little necklace on. And I think she needs something on her dress, and we've got a little time. Let me, let's do something fun on her dress. Okay, I found something right here. Oh, I'm so glad, Gwen. Oh, that's wonderful. That's so great. Okay, this is just a little Dollar Tree stamp. I'm going to cut out this, this flower. And let's decorate her dress up a little bit. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay. Are you ready, Josie? Are you ready? I'm just going to do part of it like that. And like that. And maybe a little bit here. Isn't that fun? Use what you got. And why don't we just do a little bit up here. Add a little bit more. What do I do? Over here. It's playtime, y'all. It's just playtime. You just have fun. Yeah, Cindy's picking. So go ahead and pick, Cindy. Go ahead and pick, and I'll be adding some more flowers because I'm having too much fun now. And I will probably like hand letter gratitude journal in here. Thank you so much, Debbie. Oh, that makes me happy. Like I said, I was struggling, so it makes me happy that y'all enjoyed this. Now her dress is way prettier, right? Let's do a little flower down here. Oh, those are fun. Those are fun. There we go. Gives it a little something. Regina Holloway Mills, girlfriend. You get a fall banner kit. Boop, boop. There we go. Am I right now? Is that right? Okay, here's what we have. We've got our... Now look, you know you're going to want to write in this everything you're grateful for because it's just so cute, right? Can y'all see it? All the details and everything. So just play. Get out your Paint Pixie, all the Paint Pixie things, and play and have fun. Because I promise you, if you're having fun with what you're creating, it's going to show in the finished product. I learned that a long time ago. The paintings that I would do, that I was just having fun with, people would tell me, I can tell you enjoyed doing this project. Okay, Barb, we haven't done a money shot in a long time. Let's do one. Did you get it, Barb? Oh, me. Well, now I want to do a whole series. You know how I get when I do something like this. I'm like, ooh, I want to do more. I want to do a whole series. And y'all have to watch me do all of the sea creatures and all of the girls. Thanks, Barb. So there we go. A 99-cent thrift store journal that you'll have a great time with. How about that? That would be fun, Patty. I have 2 more of these, but I could start going and hunting for journals. That would be really fun. I am really hoping to have, before the first of the year, to have my artwork on some journals for y'all that you can just, order. They'll be shipped to you, and my art will be printed right on the front of the journal. Ooh, I could do that with this one, too. Oh, see? There we go. Okay, it's $12.59. All you got to do is refresh your page on Paint Pixie page, and up will pop our beautiful Mrs. Pixie Josie, and she's going to have something great for us. I'm going to go eat lunch while I watch her. How about that? I'm starving. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and enjoy the rest of the creators. Thanks, Josie, for having me. Bye.